am I sitting on my donkey? Get off my donkey. Put him in there. Things that I really don't want to see, I just put down here. Slightly overloaded. I need to put one of these away. Might as well go to my stash. I'm actually going to write down... I'm going to quickly write down what I need to build this and a few other things. Just very quickly. Does that mean I need 6 more of those? Tier 1 logs. Are rough logs tier 1? I'm a bit overburdened, so I'm going to be a bit slow. That's 6. Yeah, you can just chop down any tree to build this. Okay, now we just need 180 of those. So I'm going to get my pen and paper. What would I call it? Like stone blocks? I think you can use any stone blocks that you have as long as they're tier 2. I'm glad it costs nothing to go back and forward. Naked dude. Naked dude! So this city has a lot of for sale signs. And they're very costly. Well, that's only 9 million, but some of these... 10 million, 9 million. They've gone down a little bit since earlier today. That's so strange. There we go. That one's 15 million. 15 million. Those are all 15 million, 9 million. Who has that much money in this game? That one's only 4 million. Don't really need it because I have my island now. I can just put stuff in there. It would be nice if there was like system-owned bits that had a bit of everything, but I guess it wouldn't work so well for other players if that was the case. So I could go out on my ox and collect some stuff. That's what I think I'll do. It's funny how you can just put a horse in a chest. How much faster is my ox? 25%. Magic and armor resistance is up as well. That's cool. I check the map and make sure I'm going in the right place. It's that stuff. So, does this one have any? Yes, it does. Tier 2 is good. So that was that one. Stagborn. He's not very fast, but he can carry a lot of stuff. There's one there. Do I have the right tools for this? No, I thought maybe... I'm glad there was a stone right there and I didn't go too far into the map. So I need to actually make a hammer. Because I don't actually have one. So the hammer takes down the, it's not demolition hammer, it's this one. So I need to craft one of these. I need 2 bronze bars and 6 chestnut planks. Don't have any bronze bars. I have a few chestnut logs. Need to turn them into planks. And how much is it going to cost to actually buy bronze bars? I bet it's going to be way too much. Bronze bar, 120 each. It's pretty pricey. 145 each. It's a lot quicker to just buy some now. 120, but you have to buy 27 of them. I'm just going to go out and make some. It's just not worth it. But then I have to go somewhere that has bronze bars. Does this place have bronze? No. It doesn't have... Or what about this one? No. This one would, yes. I might as well start gathering because bronze bars are really important with most of my crafting. Look at this guy. He's faster than me. Alrighty. Did I go the wrong way? Yeah, no, I didn't. I didn't go the wrong way. I just have to go like that. So I can grab more planks. Oh, yeah, I can't grab that yet. I should have checked how much a hammer would cost just to get a cheap one. I really should have checked that. Oh well. Also, probably should stay on the road when you're running around. There's been a few times where I've been attacked by wolves. Not very pleasant experience. I do like that you can see how many players are in the game just by looking down at the map. It says 10 players right now. It takes a bit of effort to craft your own stuff. You have to go out and get the resources and take them back into town, and you have to be able to craft the stuff, which means you need the right level of skill. Actually, I wouldn't mind cutting down some of these trees. These are pine trees. And yet, because they're a high level, they're going to take a little while to cut down. But I also get quite a bit of fame. I get 15 each time, so that's 45 per tree. I should have that up here, but it's not up here. Gathering birch logs. I've got 523 because I haven't actually cut down many pine trees yet. This is like the third pine tree I've cut down, or fourth pine tree I've cut down in the game, so that was nice getting a few of those. Up my lumberjack skill a little bit. I can't see any more around here. That growling I've worked out actually comes from these tree things. They make that growling sound. Pretty creepy. I think, do I have to go this way? What? Oh. I was just looking at the map and it didn't make much sense to me. I'm wondering if I can transmute chestnut into pine. Is that a thing? Can I do that? I don't know. That would be nice. It would be good if you could mark different resources on the map. Okay, now we are looking for... We want to make bronze bars, so we need copper. I feel like those little animals were talking to each other just now. We're looking at some bad guys right now. Already. I wonder how much I can actually carry. There's some tin up there. I need tin to make bronze bars. I'm gonna have to kill this guy. It would help if you actually attacked him. I got rid of the health bar above them because I can see it up in this corner, so I don't really need to have it in front. I'm trying to make it just look a little bit nicer. Less distractions. I have no idea where I'm going. I'm just looking for any copper and tin that I can find. Because I've never been on in this area before. I'm not sure how. I think every single area is handcrafted. I don't think it's procedurally generated. It makes for a nice touch. It makes for a nice touch in the game to have everything a little bit handcrafted and unique like that. These areas are quite similar to the ones that I was in before on that island. They have the same creatures and the same ores. Because it's still a tier 3 area, I think, so it's going to have the same stuff, basically. I haven't seen anyone yet, but it says there are 7 people in this area. That's about the norm, I realize. In areas like this, there's usually like between 3 and 6 people usually. I thought there'd be more than that. I'm not sure where the rest of the players are. I know there were quite a few people in the city. There were like almost 40 people in the city. I don't think there are many people playing this game yet. I think the game's built for more people. I don't know. I know that there are tons of people right at the start. Maybe they've just all gone up higher levels in different areas, and so the lower area just doesn't have that much diversity anymore, which is a bit sad. I would definitely want to get more players playing this game. I kind of want to be able to craft on the spot though, like be able to make tools right now, not have to go to a tool maker to make them. That would be nice. I'm noticing some stone around the place. I should go do some more adventuring and kill some more heretics. There's a person! Fraxinius! Oh, Fraxinus! He's gonna go do some adventuring. He's dual wielding. Can I see what he's got? Inspect. Oh, he's an adept and he's got dual swords. That's really cool. Got adept everything and he's carrying carrot soup. I have no idea where you get food. My character's just been starving this whole time. She's just been eating rocks. since I started the game. It's kind of nice that it's a little bit empty because there's always resources available and people to kill. Still, I do wish there were more people. Like on average, I'd like to see, 15 people in a zone. It could just be the area. There might be more people in the snowy area. I know there's like tons more resources over there. What is this? Pretty strong. Vile Warden. I don't know what that is. I'm a bit scared to attack anything stronger than me after the last video. Oh, this guy's going to attack me. I set the game up so that when I click on enemies the first time, I won't automatically attack them. I have to click on them again to attack them. Just because it's easier to be able to select something and look at it first before attacking. I'm finding a bit more tin now, that's good. I just realized that this is exactly the same map as the one down here. It is exactly the same. I'm not sure if the ore is in the same place and the resources, but this is the same map. It is identical. So we were looking at that one, then this one. It looks the same to me. But this one has a thing there. I don't know what that's about. So I already have 243 copper ore, 175 tin ore, and I'm only 17% with weight. That is excellent. It means I can carry a lot. So I'm almost around the edge of the map, and I'm only 23% full with my ox. But if we get rid of my ox, I'm actually 243% with weight. So the ox can carry a ton, a shit ton. You know what I'm saying? A shit ton. I believe that's pretty much a full circle there. We just went around the edges of the map. And now we're back at the door. Because this is the same map as the one over on the island where I started out, I'm going to check. There was a ton of copper right in the center. So I'm going to check if it's the same. Farming is going to be a little bit like tedious if every single map is exactly the same, and I don't like grinding that much. Grinding is like a mortal enemy of mine because I'm a very impatient person, and I just fall asleep because it's the same thing over and over. It's horrible. I feel like maybe the reason for the maps being the same is just that they want a big enough world that everyone can fit in it without feeling like claustrophobic or anything. But it'd be really nice if they started changing these maps up a bit and creating new areas, even like in the tier 3 parts. I don't know if it's necessary, but it would be really nice if they did fix that. I don't know how many zones are exactly the same now. I'm not, like, I'd have to travel around a bit. It could just be, let's have a look at the map. I mean, desert area tier 3 there, and then desert area tier 3 there. They're exactly the same. Does that mean like these two areas are the same as well? Because they're tier 3 and they're forest? Does that mean these are all the same? I'm not sure. I know that looks different to that. But this looks the same as these. Are they exactly the same? That's my question. Like how different are they really? This looks different. But you've got more desert tier 3 areas here, and there could be... No, that's different. That looks different. And that... I had to put them up against each other. Yeah, they're a little bit different there. Why are these two parts exactly the same? Was this bit just like chucked in, like... just randomly chucked in, and they just took the same stuff from other areas? Like that looks exactly the same as that. We have a look at this camp. And then we have a look at this camp. Oh, stop! I'm gonna forget what it looks like. That's different. That's the same. So this camp is exactly the same as this camp. I don't know why I'm saying camp, but it's a camp, alright? We're calling these camps. I bet that's exactly the same as this one? This one? Yeah, it looks really similar to that one. Yeah. The road's different. So, I'm not sure if it's procedurally generated or not, but I know that each one, it's the same every time you go back, so it's not like it changes at all. But yeah, having these two exactly the same is a bit worrying to me. Maybe it's just an oversight. And if we go to these other areas that are these starting areas? Yeah, this is a starting area. The road's different. I don't know how different that is. There's two desert areas here. And one forest area. That's very different to what I've seen so far. The roads kind of change, but the land itself is quite similar. So would they look pretty much the same, it's just the road that changes. Everything else, the camps and that is the same. So there's a bit of repetition going on here that I'm noticing. In the starter areas anyway. I'm not sure about the other areas, so we'll have to find out about that too. Oh, we got some tin. Let's get the rest of that. Head into this middle bit. I kind of memorized where the ore was in the other one, so if it's in the same spot. And it's a bit hard. There's enough uniqueness about the land for it to remain interesting for a little while. And I still get lost on the map quite a bit. I think it's because the roads do change each time. I do remember this in the other map, so it is the same map. And it might have the same resources. I think it does. I think it has the same resources. Hello. Hello. Frolic Box. That's an interesting name. If you're talking to me, I ain't gonna get the chat, because I've turned the chat off. He could be talking to me. But yeah, it's off. Completely off. What's going on here? There's no channels. Oh. There's no channels to make visible. That is really weird. Huh. Well, it's good because I didn't want chat on, but then when I do want it on, how do I turn it back on? I might want it on one day. I do kind of miss voice chat. I prefer to be able to go like proximity chat where someone comes close enough and you can be like, hey, what's going on? I kind of miss that. There's another question. Do resources kind of move around? Actually, you know, if it was the same map, but the resources moved around, that would make it more interesting. Because people, they just go to the same spot every time. It just becomes mindless. It's too easy, you know? But if the resources actually moved around a little bit and they wouldn't know exactly where they are, that would make it interesting. I do remember these being here, these along this wall. We're going to have so much copper and tin, it's just going to be not even funny. What is going on here? Do I need help? Not really. I'm just a wandering tradesman. I don't need to jump off my... Even though I'm very skilled in swordsmanship, they don't know that. They don't need to know that. The music is really nice. Makes a huge difference in a game when the music's... I'm gonna scoop back around. What if I go up here? There's one up here. 452 copper, 393 tin. That's good. That's a lot. I'm only 31% too. I could carry tons more. Should I fight this thing? Make that double clicking to get used to it. Also, I'm not so sure if it's good not having the health bar up there now, because what if I get attacked by several enemies? I don't know which one to attack first. That is a good point. Hangry, you should probably fix that. I did tweak the game a little bit, see, trying to make it a little bit different, a little bit better. Changing the settings. Someone's gathering flax here. Oh, I'm getting attacked. They're actually not even helping. They're probably AFK or something. Really good place to go AFK, right next to a camp. Yeah. Oh, now that... Why are they moving funny? See ya. I wonder how you get a different coloured one. Can I inspect? He's an adept, and he's got an expert transport ox. Okay. He's overloaded even with his ox. That just sounds silly. Where does this go? This goes to back to Forest Cross. Or we could go up to Stagbourne and collect some wood. We might do... Oh! We still don't have that hammer. Damn it. Maybe we will go to Forest Cross and make a hammer. We still need a bit of wood though. Do I have... how much do we need? This is what I mean. Like, I want to be able to look up things. You can look it up here. Tools. The hammer that I need. 6 chestnut planks. 2 bronze bar. I mean, I only really needed 2 bronze bar and I've got like 400 copper. That's fine because I'll use it for something else, but I wouldn't mind making one of these too. But that needs sandstone block. Let's see how many planks I have. Chestnut logs. I actually have a few, so we are good. Let's actually head out this way. Whoa! We just paper bagged. I mean, rubber banded. I don't know. Paper bagging! Don't know where that came from. There's only 4 people here. Huh. Serene. I don't have anything here. Can you kind of keep up to date with where your stuff is? Is there any way to do that? I know I've got stuff here. How do I know? I could just leave stuff in a place and not remember, because that's what I'm like. I'm just not going to remember that I have stuff in different places. Like, I've got stuff in this city, and if I put stuff in here, I'm going to forget that I've got it, and then forget about that completely. I'm just going to go make these bronze bars and chestnut blocks. So I should make them all into copper bars. I probably should have held off slightly and evened it up so that it made the right, so I could transmute into tin. I think you can transmute copper into tin. They make like an exact amount, but it doesn't matter. Who cares? Alright, so we can make 196. Why? Because that's 2. We need 2. We need a lot more tin. I knew I shouldn't have done that. I should have transmuted some more tin. Damn it! Oh well. We're gonna have extra copper bars as usual. Jump back on my ox and head over to... So this map's exactly the same too as the other one on the island. Everything's in the same spot. Don't even have to think. I actually need birch planks right now. Well, there's some here. Luckily, I don't need too many to make that hammer. So it seems like a lot of effort just to make a hammer. Should I craft them all? I'm actually not sure right now. Ugh, whatever. Craft it. We need to go to the tool maker and go all the way down and craft. We can't use it though. That's annoying. We have to we haven't done any like hammering stuff, so we're gonna have to craft one of these and use that for a little while before we can use that. How much does he weigh? 1.5 kilos. Oh, jump back on him. I might just leave him in there. I could carry him around. I guess it doesn't matter. I need to find a home base. Like I want to have a chest on my island where I keep stuff. That would be good. I think what I might do is settle down here for a bit, and because I need to get that skill up with my hammer. Although to build, I think I only need tier 1 stone to build stuff, but no, I needed sandstone or something. I'm not gonna take, I don't need the ox right now. But what happened to my horse? I think I left it in the city. Oh, see, the whole transferring of stuff is already annoying me. I left my horse somewhere and I don't even know where it is right now. I think I left it in the city. Oh my god. But if we go to, which one is it? If we go to this one, we should be able to get some rough stone, just what we need. So it's up to tier 3, so there should be stuff here. Oh, pack of wolves. It feels quite fast because it's 5% faster than the ox. So I feel like I'm going a bit faster than what I was before. But then the horse is like, how much was it? 55%? Much faster. So I guess with this game, gathering is important and you should probably level up your gathering a little bit. I'm guessing every character should do that. Should be part of it. It's just too expensive to buy like stone and lime, anything. To buy anything from the market, any resources. It's too expensive. That's just rough stone. We want the darker brown stuff. Don't be. So we got sandstone and limestone. We've already got tons. Yeah, that's a camp. Just a bunch of trees here. Not even chestnut trees. There's a chestnut and a horsey. So yeah, there's a lot of grinding in this game, it turns out. But I feel like if I had friends or a guild or something, it would be easier. But if things are too easy, then there's really no game if it gets too easy. Like I hate using cheat codes in games because there's no challenge. I don't mind this challenge. It's okay for now. It's not bad. I think the market prices could be a little better than what they are. People are putting things up way too high. It's not too hard to go out and get stuff. So that's why I think those prices are a bit silly. What the? What? I'm right in the corner of the map and I just went down a secret path. What is this? Oh, this is the corner of the map. This is cool. Let me just get some chestnut. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed my video and I'll catch you in the next one. Goodbye.